Family members hurry to the hospital in the middle of the night to find out if Jana Duggar had a pregnancy scare or a secret sickness. Emergency. What was supposed to be a peaceful day for Jana Duggar and her husband abruptly devolved into a medical emergency that has left fans in shock, the Duggar household in quiet chaos, and doctors scrambling to determine whether it was a pregnancy complication, a more serious undiagnosed condition, or something even more serious for a woman known for her quiet strength and shame under pressure. This health crisis has shattered the calm and sparked a flurry of worry, family drama, and a frantic call for specialists to stay with us as we reveal the entire story. Minute by minute, from her husband's frantic dash to the hospital to insider rumors about the family's fear of a long-term condition and the emotional toll currently reverberating throughout the Duggar clan. This is not just a medical emergency. It's a turning point, and what happens next could change everything in a profoundly alarming turn of events that has left fans and family members alike stunned. Jana Duggar was recently taken to the emergency room after becoming ill while working with her husband. The incident, which happened during what should have been a typical day of shared responsibilities, has now taken center stage in the ongoing narrative surrounding the Duggar family's constantly changing life off camera. While the Duggar family has not been immune to emotional upheaval or public scrutiny, the quiet nature of Jana's life in recent years had garnered admiration for its stability and grace, known for her calm demeanor, dedication to her family, and an often overlooked depth of resilience. Usually avoiding the limelight, Jana's unexpected health emergency has drawn attention to both her and the changing dynamics of her personal journey. According to eyewitness accounts, the incident happened quickly. Jana and her husband were reportedly working on a relatively easy project, like home renovation or gardening, when she was noticed getting noticeably ill. Family members said that she clutched her abdomen and appeared to lose her balance, which prompted her husband to act quickly. Without hesitation, he helped her get into their car and drove straight to a nearby emergency medical facility. When the medical staff arrived, they described the situation as serious but stable. Jana was taken right away for evaluation, and following initial observations, they noted that her symptoms bore possible signs of early pregnancy complications, though they were not confirmed. This led the doctors to raise the possibility of pregnancy and order additional diagnostic tests. Since then, the hospital staff has kept her under observation, and although the family has not made any official statements, some reliable insiders have suggested that there is growing concern within the inner circle. According to reports, this has led to a rotation of family members discreetly showing up to offer support, a rare display of public solidarity in a family that is frequently split by personal circumstances and media narratives. To make sure she was never left alone, Jana's husband has stayed by her side the entire time, including spending the night at the hospital. He is described by people acquainted with the couple's dynamics as a loyal and unwavering someone who may not pursue attention but maintains his ground under pressure. Although Jana has always kept her private life tightly guarded, any news of a pregnancy, especially under such distressing circumstances, has the potential to become highly sensitive within the Duggar community, where family size, motherhood, and fertility are deeply entwined with identity, adding complexity to the matter. This incident has not only tested Jana's physical well-being but also highlighted the depth of emotional resilience in her marriage. As one of the older siblings in a renownedly large household, Jana's past has been characterized by long-standing speculation about her marital status and personal choices. She spent many years raising her younger siblings before entering into her own relationship. Her decision to marry later than most of her siblings had drawn both praise and criticism, with some applauding it as a sign of independence and others viewing it as unconventional within the family's traditional values. A family acquaintance who spoke on condition of anonymity said that this health crisis now seems to be another turning moment that could subtly change how Jana lives, interacts with her family, and safeguards her future. Although Jana is a fighter and dislikes alarming others or drawing attention to herself, she doesn't disregard her feelings when they arise. Given the circumstances surrounding this medical emergency, the fact that she consented to be sent to the emergency room indicates that this wasn't a small incident. There has been a discernible increase in Jana's privacy. Her social media presence, which was initially quite small, has vanished and family communication has dwindled. Utterly silent onlookers think that this is a protective tactic as well as a manifestation of the family's wish to. Despite the silence, followers have gone to social media and online forums to voice their concerns, send prayers, and request updates as they digest the issue without outside pressure or interference. Many have drawn attention to the difference between the Duggar family's present strategy of guarded silence and their previous readiness to discuss private life situations on reality television. This change highlights the family's evolving relationship with privacy, fame, and control over their own stories. As the days go by, everyone's attention is focused on whether Jana will fully recover and what effects this incident may have on her family life. If the pregnancy suspicions are confirmed, this could usher in a new chapter full of both joy and challenge, especially considering how unexpected and alarming the situation initially emerged. If the episode is determined to be unrelated to pregnancy, however, attention may shift to other potential health issues that could affect her long-term well-being and being as of right now. The only thing that is certain is that Jana's health issue has affected people well beyond her house. It has highlighted the tender role her husband plays in times of genuine need and reminded fans of the vulnerability that even the most composed and seemingly strong people face behind closed doors. A story that humanizes a family that is frequently viewed through the prism of public controversy or idealized values. More information may surface in the upcoming weeks. But one thing is certain. Jana Duggar, who was once thought of as the quiet pillar of her family, has now evolved into a symbol of silent perseverance, regardless of whether this moment brings about fresh revelations or just a renewed dedication to one's family and personal well-being. It serves as a reminder that behind every well-known name is a person going through extremely personal times, frequently with more bravery than the world will allow. As Jana Duggar's condition continues to be unclear and worries about her long-term health grow, the family has reportedly taken the critical decision to seek a specialist consultation in order to look into the underlying cause of her symptoms further, according to people familiar with the matter. Although initial evaluations prompted worries about a potential early pregnancy problem, the uncertainty surrounding her diagnosis has caused her loved ones to become increasingly anxious, leading to a more thorough review of her general health. This notion has not yet been verified by follow-up testing. In fact, physicians are reportedly looking at other options, such as hormone imbalances or a gastrointestinal disorder that would have mirrored pregnant symptoms. In a particularly telling development, this change in emphasis has increased the mystery surrounding her abrupt fall and caused concerns within the family. One insider stated that Jana is alert and talking, but everyone feels that something deeper might be going on. It's not just about this one episode, it's about understanding her body's signals and making sure this doesn't happen again. According to reports, Jana's husband has contacted a women's health specialist from outside their local hospital network in order to get a second opinion amid the ongoing uncertainty. Hospital employees have been told to restrict non-essential access, and family members have been encouraged to space out their visits to avoid attracting public notice as part of increased privacy efforts. Despite the regulated environment, a nurse speaking on the condition of anonymity said that emotions within the family are apparently simmering and that the atmosphere surrounding Jana's hospital room was calm but extremely guarded. The lack of earlier pursuit of more aggressive health testing has quietly irritated some members. Jana has always been the kind to brush things off, according to a close friend, so when she complains, you know something is seriously wrong. However, given her growing weariness over the past few weeks, a detail is now becoming apparent. Perhaps the most noticeable aspect of this circumstance is the emotional toll it is having on her husband, who has been a constant presence. Hospital staff reported that he has hardly left her side, handling logistics and updating the rest of the family while discreetly battling his own visible worry. His quiet devotion has inspired admiration among even the more doubtful observers within the Duggar orbit, many of whom acknowledged that they had underestimated the depth of his bond with Jana. Back at home, preparations are quietly underway to modify the couple's living space in anticipation of Jana's return, with family members volunteering to temporarily shift responsibilities and free up her schedule from any physical labor. It's a gesture that expresses both love and regret, and is a way of saying, "We should have seen this coming." This moment of vulnerability has shaken preconceptions and inspired a renewed appreciation for the person who always gave without asking in return, regardless of whether her condition results in a confirmed diagnosis.